The Roman Empire, a name that echoes through history, conjuring images of legions marching in unwavering ranks, conquering vast territories. These legions were the backbone of Rome's military might, a disciplined and relentless force that could adapt to any battlefield and overcome any foe. Their success was not just due to their numbers or their training, but also to the weapons they wielded. Among these, one weapon stood out as a symbol of Roman power and efficiency: the gladius. What made these legions so formidable? Discipline, training, and a weapon that became synonymous with Roman might: the gladius. This short sword was not just a tool of war, it was a masterpiece of design and functionality. The gladius was designed for close combat, where the Roman soldiers excelled. Its short, double-edged blade allowed for quick, lethal thrusts and slashes, making it ideal for the tight formations and brutal hand-to-hand combat that characterized Roman warfare. This short sword, forged in fire and honed to a deadly edge, was more than just a tool of war. It was a symbol of Roman power, striking fear into the hearts of their enemies. The process of forging a gladius was an art in itself, requiring skilled blacksmiths who could create a weapon that was both strong and flexible. The blade was typically made from high-quality steel, which was heated and hammered into shape before being quenched in water or oil to harden it. The result was a weapon that could withstand the rigors of battle and deliver devastating blows. The gladius emerged around the 3rd century BC, during a period of intense warfare and expansion for Rome. This was a time when Rome was fighting for its survival against powerful enemies like the Carthaginians and the Gauls. The need for a reliable and effective weapon was greater than ever, and the gladius proved to be the perfect solution. Its design was influenced by the swords used by Rome's enemies, but it was refined and improved to meet the specific needs of the Roman soldiers. As the Roman Republic grew, so too did the need for a weapon that could give its legions an edge in battle. The gladius became the standard issue weapon for Roman infantry, and its effectiveness was proven time and again on the battlefield. Roman soldiers were trained to use the gladius in conjunction with their shields, creating a formidable combination that could break through enemy lines and overwhelm their opponents. The gladius was not just a weapon, it was a key component of the Roman military strategy. The gladius, with its short double-edged blade, proved to be the perfect solution. Its design allowed for both cutting and thrusting, making it versatile and deadly in the hands of a skilled soldier. The blade was typically about 18 to 24 inches long, with a sharp point that could penetrate armor and a sturdy hilt that provided a secure grip. The gladius was also relatively lightweight, allowing soldiers to wield it with speed and precision. This combination of features made the gladius one of the most effective weapons of its time. This essay will delve into the history of the gladius, exploring its design, its use in battle, and its enduring legacy. We will examine how the gladius was made, how it was used by Roman soldiers, and how it influenced the course of history. The gladius was more than just a weapon, it was a symbol of Roman ingenuity and military prowess. Its legacy can still be seen today in the design of modern swords and in the way we remember the Roman Empire. We will journey back in time to the battlefields of the Roman Republic and Empire, witnessing the gladius in action, and understanding why it became one of the most iconic weapons in history. From the training grounds of the Roman legions to the heat of battle, we will see how the gladius shaped the course of Roman history and left an indelible mark on the world. Join us as we explore the story of a weapon forged in fire and wielded by one of the greatest military forces the world has ever known. The gladius, unlike many other swords of its time, was not a complex weapon. Its beauty lay in its simplicity. Typically measuring between 60 and 85 centimeters in length, the gladius was designed for close-quarters combat, where its short, broad blade excelled. The double-edged blade allowed for both thrusting and slashing attacks, making it a versatile weapon in the hands of a skilled legionary. The point was particularly deadly, designed to pierce armor and inflict fatal wounds. The gladius was typically made from iron, though higher-ranking soldiers might have had blades made from higher-quality steel. The hilt, often made from wood or bone, provided a secure grip, essential for the vigorous movements required in battle. Some gladii featured pommels, often decorated with intricate designs, which served to balance the weight of the blade and could also be used as an offensive weapon in close combat. The gladius was not a weapon for the faint of heart. It was a symbol of Roman military might and a testament to the brutal efficiency of their combat techniques. The gladius was designed to be a versatile and deadly tool in the hands of a well-trained soldier. It was a brutal instrument of war, designed to kill or incapacitate an opponent quickly. The short, double-edged blade was perfect for close combat, allowing the soldier to strike with precision and power. The gladius was not just a weapon, it was an extension of the soldier's will to dominate the battlefield. Roman legionaries were extensively trained in its use, drilling for hours on end to master the art of swordsmanship. Training was rigorous and relentless, ensuring that each soldier could wield the gladius with deadly efficiency. They practiced various techniques, from basic thrusts to complex maneuvers, honing their skills to perfection. Unlike longer swords, which were often used for slashing or hacking, the gladius was primarily a thrusting weapon. The design of the gladius made it ideal for piercing through armor and flesh, delivering fatal blows with minimal effort. The thrusting technique was not only effective but also efficient, allowing the soldier to maintain a defensive stance while attacking. The legionary would use his shield to deflect an opponent's blow, then step forward, thrusting the gladius into the enemy's torso. This combination of defense and offense was a hallmark of Roman combat strategy. The shield provided protection, while the gladius delivered the killing blow. This method of fighting was both practical and deadly, ensuring the Roman soldier's survival on the battlefield. The short length of the blade allowed for rapid strikes, overwhelming the opponent with a flurry of blows. The gladius was light and easy to maneuver, making it perfect for quick, successive attacks. This relentless assault could break an enemy's defense and morale, leading to a swift and decisive victory. The gladius was particularly effective in the tight formations favored by Roman legions. In these formations, soldiers stood shoulder to shoulder, their shields creating a nearly impenetrable barrier. The gladius, with its short blade, was ideal for thrusting between the gaps in the shields, striking enemies with precision and force. With their shields interlocked, the legionaries formed an impenetrable wall, their gladii flashing out like deadly snakes from behind their defenses. This formation, known as the testudo or tortoise formation, was a key tactic in Roman warfare. It allowed the soldiers to advance steadily while being protected from enemy attacks, and the gladius played a crucial role in this strategy. The gladius could also be used for slashing, particularly in close quarters, where its broad blade could inflict devastating wounds. While thrusting was the primary technique, the ability to slash added versatility to the weapon. In the chaos of battle, this adaptability could mean the difference between life and death for a Roman soldier. Tales of the gladius, from the battlefield to the arena. The gladius was a constant companion of the Roman soldier, accompanying him on campaigns across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Its effectiveness in battle is well documented, contributing to countless Roman victories. One notable example is the Battle of Zama in 202 BC, where Roman legions led by Scipio Africanus decisively defeated the Carthaginian forces under Hannibal. The gladius played a crucial role in the Roman victory, allowing the legionaries to break through the Carthaginian lines and secure a decisive victory. The gladius was not confined to the battlefield. It was also a weapon of choice in the gladiatorial arenas of the Roman world. Gladiators, often slaves or prisoners of war, were trained in the use of various weapons, including the gladius. They fought to the death before vast crowds, their skill with the gladius a spectacle of both horror and admiration. Training with the gladius, honing the skills of a legionary. Becoming proficient with the gladius required years of rigorous training. The gladius, a short sword with a double-edged blade, was the primary weapon of the Roman legionary. Its design was perfect for close combat, allowing soldiers to thrust and slash with deadly precision. The training to master this weapon was intense and unrelenting. Roman legionaries were renowned for their discipline and skill at arms, a testament to the effectiveness of their training regime. This discipline was not just about physical prowess but also mental fortitude. The soldiers were trained to remain calm and focused under pressure, a crucial skill in the chaos of battle. Recruits would spend countless hours practicing thrusts, parries, and footwork, honing their bodies and minds for the rigors of battle. The training was designed to build muscle memory, ensuring that each movement became second nature. This relentless practice was essential for survival on the battlefield, where hesitation could mean death. Wooden swords were initially used for training, gradually replaced with heavier versions as the recruit progressed. These wooden swords, or rudis, were safer for practice but still allowed soldiers to develop the necessary strength and technique. As they advanced, Recruits would train with heavier weapons to build endurance and power. Once deemed ready, a legionary would be issued his own Gladius, a weapon he would carry and cherish throughout his military service. This moment was a rite of passage, symbolizing the soldier's readiness to join the ranks of the legion. The Gladius was more than just a weapon, it was a symbol of the legionary's identity and commitment. Training was not limited to individual skill. Legionaries were also trained in various formations and tactics, learning to work seamlessly with their comrades. This collective training was crucial for the success of the Roman military, as it allowed them to execute complex maneuvers with precision. Legionaries also drilled extensively in formation fighting, learning to move and fight as a cohesive unit, their shields interlocked, their gladii striking in unison. This level of coordination and teamwork was unmatched by their enemies, giving the Roman legions a significant advantage in battle. This emphasis on discipline and teamwork, coupled with the effectiveness of the gladius, made the Roman legions one of the most formidable fighting forces in the ancient world. Their training regimen, both rigorous and comprehensive, ensured that each legionary was a highly skilled and reliable warrior, capable of facing any challenge on the battlefield.